Hamster Dad has returned. I haven't done a video probably in at least a month, which the way I clean out his aquarium, his home, is every month I'll do a full clean. And I empty out all of the shavings, start from scratch. The only thing I let him keep was his actual bed, which I'll zoom in on that in a moment, just because I want to have something where he still can smell his scent in there, because so much of him being comfortable and at peace and not wanting to escape is that he recognizes his scent. So I'm going to do a video, as I like to do, a tour of his home as it is now. And it's funny because I've been doing these for the past couple months, but it evolves every time, and I learn what works and what doesn't. And so I'll go ahead and bring the camera over in a minute, but you know, this is being filmed in the midst of the coronavirus thing, so it's like, well, we're cleaning out the house and it's cleaned out his cage here. So let's get to it. I'll show you. I'm very proud of his home here. All right, here we go. And now I'm telling you, this is one happy hamster. He really is. And for me, and I know there's some controversy from some people from Austria and other places in Europe where they are saying that I need to have a 40-gallon, whereas I only have a 20-gallon. But he's happy. So here's what we've got here. This is his bed, which he made this. He's put the shavings in there. By the way, I did switch over to wooden shavings instead of the probably recycled paper. To me, it really knocks, you know, it resolves any odor. For me, it doesn't smell bad using this. Something that he does is, I have a roll of toilet paper there, and I've had that since the last time I cleaned it, a month. But what he does is he slowly just likes to shred that and keep it as his blankets there. What's funny right here is this is that red tunnel. Remember that? I stuffed it full of pistachios. So it's an underground tunnel where he can go in there and get them. He loved that. This is just a little place he likes to hang out, this little tea box here. And that's his treadmill right there, which he does go on it. There's how it works there. And there he is inside that box there. So we got the bridge, and the bridge there just kind of helps make it a little bit more private, where you can go under or over it. We got this little snack log, which you can see stuffed with pistachios. And then of course these just scrap wood pieces. You can see he likes to chew on those and use those for his teeth. But yeah, it's funny, after he stuffed his face full of pistachios, he went in there to not only unpack them, but also because of the new he wanted to clean himself after I did the new bedding there. So here's a view from here. And it's funny, you know, months into being a hamster dad, I have definitely seen the evolution, not only of him growing, but also feeling comfortable with what's going on. And still every day I'll get him out and, you know, let him crawl across my hands for a few minutes, and then he's ready to go back in and do his thing. So he really just is happy. He's not trying to escape like before, where he puts his body up against the glass or tries to climb on stuff and escape. Those days are gone. Once I started doing this, and just to be clear, what I do is, like I said, once a month I will completely redo the cleaning and the shavings and everything. And give me a minute. There it is. There. But I will completely redo. I had to flip that up. I couldn't see myself. But I completely redo all of the shavings once a month. But weekly, like say Saturday, Sunday, I will look for wherever he used the bathroom, and I will clean out that and any other, you know, bathroom blessings to pick up, and I'll take those out. And other than that, I leave everything intact, because again, he wants to hear his scent. Hear his scent. Man, that's weird. Smell his scent. Let's talk about the 5 major senses. Hear his scent. Yes, because that's a thing. So I just basically spot clean / remove anything on a weekly basis, but on a monthly basis he gets the full deal. So I thought that's why I wanted to shoot this video, just to see the evolution of this. So ultimately, I know there is a lot of fierce talk on the internet, especially people from Austria and certain parts of Europe, because in their country apparently it's against the law to have a 20-gallon aquarium instead of a 40. Here in the United States, this hamster is living like a king. This is a mansion. This is a lot of care and attention put into this happy hamster. So here in the United States, most hamsters are not treated this well. This hamster gets a lot of love and attention and a lot of things to stimulate him, which now he's really just chill. He's happy. I keep saying that in every new video. But it's like, had I known this to begin with, that basically you just put your recycled garbage in here and let him each week make a new home on it. Because that's something else I do too, is I will eventually be moving. I kind of rotate the boxes out, for example. You know, I do egg cartons too, because a lot of times he'll like to make that his home. So whereas I'm switching out the shavings completely every month, these boxes will kind of come and go just to see how they're doing. But he's really liking this box here. And I didn't put anything in this box just to kind of give him an empty space, because he likes to go clean himself in places where there's nothing going on. So there's nothing in that box unless he takes it in there. But it's funny because every week I'll see how he'll move stuff around, like even these wooden chew pieces. Like there's a good chance they're going to end up inside the box or whatever he's going to do. So there you go. There's my update, Hamster Dad update. This is really working, and he's really evolved into a my hat's crooked, into a true family pet where we're all involved. We all get to play with him, and happy to see him, happy to be involved. You know, putting together his cage every month when I officially redo it, and then just a daily act of getting him out. Now, granted, there are some days where he doesn't want to come out. We'll be in here, we'll be talking, he'll see us, but he just kind of runs away. He wants to do his own thing. But then there's other times where just day after day, he's ready for us when he sees us come over, and it's going really well. So the whole premise of this series was, hey everybody, I just got a hamster and I've never owned one before and I don't really know what I'm doing. And now this is evolving into not so much telling other people what to do, but more so, I know what I'm doing now, and I have a happy hamster. It'd be one thing if he wasn't happy, he was trying to escape, he was unhealthy. He's very healthy, happy, stimulated, and that's where I wanted to be. So I feel, in essence, if this were an experiment of a series of, let's see this guy figure out what to do with a hamster, in theory, this would be the final episode. I've done that. I've got there, and I figured all this out. It's the lesson, for me personally, in my experience, it's less about having this huge cage. It's more about having a big enough cage, 20 gallons, and putting plenty of new stuff in there each week for him to experiment, hiding the pistachios, like I said, and making it exciting, making it a change for him. And he really is happy with that. So for me, in my experience, that's been the situation. And now it's we've been, because we've been handling him on a daily basis, which is mainly me, but now my kids can confidently walk up to me and say, I want to hold him, I want to pet him, and they do. And he's done that even with people that came over the first time. As long as they put their hands out confident like that, he'll crawl around on them and do that stuff. So here we are. Here we are in March, and we got him pretty much exactly around mid-month. So got him in November, so December, January, February, March, 4 months. And of course, we didn't get him as an infant, an infant hamster, but he was still growing and maturing when we got him. But as of January, pretty much he reached adulthood, and he's living a good life. So thank you for watching this video. Not that I plan this to be the last one. I love making these videos, but if nothing else, maybe every once in a while when I redo the cage, I'll make another one. But as far as the character arc, as far as the learning curve for me as the hamster dad, I pretty much feel like I've got this all figured out. I don't think there's a whole lot more to learn at this point. And now it's just a matter of, okay, we're in cruise control. We can enjoy the next 2.5 years or however long it is that he's here. And it was funny because my wife even said last week, she's like, what are we going to do a couple years from now when he lives a full life? She's like, I was already thinking about how we needed to get another one. So like, okay, compared to a couple months ago when we're freaking out like, what do we do? No, we're past that. We know what to do, and we're having fun. Feel free to comment right here.